Hello. So let's try to write the bubble sort program in C. So here is an array given to us, and we'll sort this array by using bubble sort. We'll do first few passes and try to understand the logic, and then we'll write the program for this. So as we know, in the bubble sort, in the first pass we put the largest element at the last place, right? So let me denote the place by J where I want to place the largest element in this array. So then I start searching for the largest element from this place, and I go on doing the comparison between these two elements, then these two, and so on. So ultimately the last comparison will be performed between this and this. So I take help of the variable I to do the comparison. So comparison will be done like this. A of I will be compared with A of I plus 1. If this is the 0th place, array starts at 0, so this will be 0th place, this will be first place, second place, third and fourth. 4 is the place where I want to place the largest element, so my J is pointing at 4. So I'll be starting comparisons like A of 0 will be compared with A of 1. So when I is 0, this comparison will be performed. Then I'll increment my I by 1. So then I'll compare A of 1 with A of 2. Then I'll increment my I will become 2, that is this place. And then I'll compare A of 2 with A of 3. Right? And then I'll increment my I 3. And then when my I is 3, that is when my I is here, I'll perform the last comparison, that is between A of 3 and A of 4. That means I'll start my I at 0 and bring my I till this J minus 1 position. And my I at J minus 1 position, I'll be performing the last comparison, right? So let me write the array at the end of this pass. So 4 is compared with 3, so 4 is greater than 3, so I'll swap this 3 and 4. Then I'll compare 4 with 5, so 4 is less than 5, so don't swap. So then I compare 5 with 1, so 5 is greater than 1, so I'll do the swapping. So 5 is compared with minus 1, so minus 1 is less than 5, so I'll do the swapping. So at the end of this, I have the array which is looking like this. A is the array 3, 4, 1, minus 1 and 5. So now I wanted my 5 at this place, so I brought it here. Now I'll decrement my J, I'll bring my J here, because this is the position where I want my second largest element. Again, to find that, I'll start my I here, and then I'll do the same procedure by comparing like this, and ultimately I'll get my second largest element here, and I'll continue like this till my J comes to this place, right? So when my J is at this place, that will be my last pass, because that is the position number 1, and when I have placed all the elements till this position, I need not worry about this element, it will be already placed. So let's try to write a function, right? So here is our function, bubble sort. So void bubble sort. So to this bubble sort, an array will be passed int A here. In this variable I'll store array, and also will pass the number of elements in that array. So we'll take help of two variables, as we said, I and J. So I'll initialize our J to the last position. The last position, when there are n elements in the array, last position will be n minus 1. So we'll decrement our I, or we'll continue in this till our J becomes to the first place, that is this place. This is the position number 1, right? So till our j is greater than equal to 1 and j minus minus, we are decrementing our j. Now when our j is at n minus 1, we'll be starting at our I at 0, and we'll taking that I from 0 till j minus 1, and after that pass, when j becomes n minus 2, again I will be starting our I at 0 and taking it till j minus 1. So for every j, our I is starting at 0. Right? When j is 4, our I is starting at 0 and going till j minus 1. When j is here, that is 3, our I will again be starting at 0 and going till here. So I is starting at 0, and always we are taking our I till I is less than equal to j minus 1 and I plus plus, right? So now if a of I is greater than a of I plus 1, we are doing this comparison. Is a of I greater than a of I plus 1? If yes, then we'll swap a of I with a of I plus 1, a of I plus 1. So if a of I is greater than a of I plus 1, so we'll take a temporary variable. By using temporary variable, we'll do this swapping. So temp equal to a of I will be equal to temp, a of I will be equal to a of I plus 1, and a of I plus 1 will be equal to temp. So that's it. This is the very simple bubble sort code. With this code, we'll get our arrays sorted. So let me execute this code at least for once on this array. So our j is equal to, here our n will be equal to 5, so our j will be equal to 4. Now the condition is true, and if the condition is true, we'll execute this statement which is inside this for loop. So when j is equal to 4, so let me write here, our j is equal to 4, and when j is equal to 4, this for loop will be executed, let's say exactly j times, because there will be 4 comparisons done. So our I will be starting at 0, that is here. Now the condition is true because j is 4 and I is 0, condition is true, we execute. We do this comparison. A of 0 will be compared with a of 0 plus 1, that is a of 1. So a of 0 is 4 and a of 1 is 3. So 4 is greater than 3. So the condition inside if is true, so we'll execute this. So here we'll take temp is equal to a of 0, that is temp equal to 4. So we'll take this 4 in a temporary variable, and then I can copy this 3 on this place. So I'll have a of 0 equal to a of 1. So I get this 3 copied here. Now I have this, I have to copy 4 here, but this 4 is not here, but it's available in temp. So I bring a of 1 equal to temp. So I have 4 here in a of 1. Right? So now after doing this, right, so I go up here, increment my I becomes 1, our j is still 4, right? So when our I becomes 1, again I check whether a of 1 greater than a of 2. So if it is so,